Hello, welcome to the video. In this video I'm going to be explaining the heart and parts of the circulatory system. So in this diagram you can see I've drawn a very simple drawing of the heart as this box here with these 4 different chambers. You can see we've got our blood vessels which are represented by these tubes, and we've got the lungs and the body. Now firstly, just a key point about labeling the left and right side of the heart, you'll be labeling it as if it was a person looking back to you. So your left side will be the right side of that heart. So from your perspective, this side looks like it's on the left, but it is the right side of the heart. And this side is the left. So that's how we'd look at labelling it. Now we need to look at the journey of blood through the heart and then journey around the body and to the lungs. So let's imagine we've got blood returning to the heart from the body. So this way and entering the heart. The first thing it's going to enter is this part here, and this is the right atrium. So that's the right atrium. Now what happens is the blood enters that part and then it flows from the right atrium into this part here, which is the right ventricle. Now you need to know that the heart has some valves within it, so it has valves to prevent the blood from flowing backwards. Okay, so the blood has entered the right atrium and then gone into the right ventricle. The right ventricle will then need to pump this blood to the lungs, because obviously this blood has returned from the body, it's going to have very little oxygen. Okay, so this blood gets pumped to the lungs this way, up through this blood vessel here. And this blood vessel is known as the pulmonary artery. So artery means it carries blood away from the heart, and pulmonary means anything to do with the lungs. So if you see the word pulmonary, it means it's to do with the lungs. So this blood then gets pumped to the lungs and it picks up oxygen. Okay, so it picks up oxygen and then returns to the heart, moving this way. And it gets carried in this blood vessel here, which is known as the pulmonary vein. So pulmonary, meaning to do with the lungs, and vein, meaning it's carrying the blood back to the heart. So the blood will then reach this part here, which is the left atrium. So again, I was right atrium. And as you can see, it's the left side. And it moves from the left atrium into the left ventricle. Now something they may mention is that the left side of the heart is much more muscular than the right side. And the reason for that is the left ventricle needs to pump the blood all the way around the body, whereas the right ventricle just needs to pump blood to the lungs. Okay? So the blood will then be pumped from the left ventricle out of this blood vessel here, and then be carried to the body. Now this blood obviously has a lot of oxygen and is carried to the body to allow the body to respire. The oxygen will be provided for respiration. Okay? So that is the structure of the heart, and those are the blood vessels. One more we need to know, this one here that carries blood to the body is known as the aorta. So that's the structure of the heart, that's what you need to know. You also need to know the name of these blood vessels, so pulmonary artery, pulmonary vein, aorta, and finally there's one more that carries blood back to the heart, and this is known as the vena cava. And then the whole cycle can continue again. So that's the structure of the heart and the features. Please like, share and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter at Rushcliffe Bio. Thank you very much.